high quality fish.
You know what the name of it is?
What's that?
You know what the name of it is?
Pacific Cabin.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm standing here with Zach Patient from Infamous. They are getting ready to grind it out against Topgun Union. Now, this is important for you guys. You want to bump up to the champion bracket for a World Cup. How are you feeling coming into this? Because I know you weren't happy to be playing in the Challenger bracket once again here at the West Coast Open.
I mean, definitely dropping down in the Challenger sucks. We're staying focused, sticking to the game plans that our coaches are making, going out there, executing. Everybo's staying together as a team. We're not really branching out, running around or anything like that. We're keeping the game plans tight.
All right, well, off camera, he told me that they've been playing aggressively, so we'll see if they keep running down the middle as we are used to seeing Infamous. We only got 10 seconds here. We'll see who gets the first point.
Los Angeles Infamous on your screen, the team that won the first event. It was an awesome victory against Vicious in Dallas, but since then has not been their year. And off the break, Drew Templeton all the way up to the center, and it looks like Trenton Topgun doing the same thing, but not quite as far as Drew Templeton got. So let's see who's going to win this war here in the center in this first point. Drew Templeton launches, he gets one, gets two. No one shot him yet. He finally gets picked up. What a great move by Drew Templeton.
Oh, major penalty
and a
right
major
now.
penalty immediately. I think is that Justin Swartz?
Yep. I don't know if that. I mean, that's questionable right there. I mean, I really don't. I think Drew Templeton put it on Justin Swartz, but I don't think Justin Swartz actually did anything after that.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely sat there and tried to. I couldn't tell. He's pointing about something, but referee, regardless, ran in there, pulled that major. So that's going to be 1 minute and 42 seconds that Lance Hardwick is going to be stuck in that box.
Yeah, and there goes Corey Bornstein into the 50 Dorito. Damian Ryan coming up behind him. Brad McCurley standing up in that tall net can. Bobby Villas over here in the corner. Just two bodies left alive for Topgun. Michael Smith and Heyman Chapman. Smith down here in the snake, trying to get some shots at the Infamous players coming down the field. There's Damian Ryan and Brad McCurley trying to wrap around on Heyman Chapman. Michael Smith with some good lanes to try and protect him. With Corey Bornstein coming out into the open,
Dude,
put paint back on Smith.
Corey Bornstein has evolved into quite the beastly paintball player.
Well, and he's such a nice guy too. I mean, he is pretty gangster. Remember the college tournament we watched him at, Matty?
Yeah, he played for Long Beach State, helped them win a NCPA championship, and him and his brother Jason. And so now, Infamous going up by 1 here, looking good. I like that play. Drew Templeton went up there and got some in that center. 2 confirmed for him, a little 2-pack before he came off. And Damian Ryan also got a kill, as well as Corey Bornstein, who shot out Heyman Chapman. So let's see if Trenton Topgun can get it rolling here. 18:09 to go. That starting lineup, that last point for Infamous, was Bobby Aviles, Corey Bornstein, Damian Ryan, Brad McCurley, and Drew Templeton. And they only lost Drew in that run-through. Other than that, no one died. So solid work. And that was kind of the question for Infamous. You know, they got such a deep roster, and talking to the guys, it's like, well, are you going to run starting 5? You're going to, have a 2-line, a 2-line lineup. Have line 1, line 2, because they've shown different looks over the past season. But they didn't know heading into this event what exactly they were going to go with. So we'll see. Are we going to see the same 5 guys, or are they going to mix it up?
Well, I mean, they got so many good guys. We'll see how it looks when they come back. We'll be right back after this.
Get back into the action here in a couple seconds. And taking the field. So Zach Wake coming in, the MVP from Dallas finals. And along with Zach Patient, his fellow attacker here snake side. Drew Templeton getting another spin. And Damian Ryan and Corey Bornstein. So Corey, Damian, and Drew getting 2 spins in a row here. Off the break to the snake. Looks like Zach Patient makes it in clean. There's Zach Patient on your screen. You know, he had to fight through an ACL tear, but was able to come back and looking fast again. Drew Templeton now, instead of going up in the center, is right behind Zach Patient. One body dropping early here. Chris Shear, Justin Swartz still in the box.
Damian Ryan attacking the center of the field. Zach Wake very aggressive up into Dorito 2, getting Corey Bornstein behind him. First body coming off is Michael Smith and Lance Hardwick at the same time for Top Gun. Just Andrew Johnson left alive, and Andrew Johnson gonna get shot as Justin Schwartz comes out of the box and gets ripped apart. So 2 quick points by LA Infamous.
Oh, wow.
As Zach Patient gonna run the flag in.
Looking fast still, man. It's good. You know, one of his assets is speed, and when he blew his ACL out, he also had shoulder problems too. So Zach Patient's had a lot of injury problems past couple seasons.
And for being 12 years old, I mean, you think, I mean, he's in great shape though. I mean, that's for him being hurt.
Oh, dirty hang, it looks like.
Oh no.
So Zach Patient must have caught one. He's definitely got a hit there on his pack. I can see it all the way from here. And he's gonna take his pack off and take a look at it.
I'll just take a look at it anyway, just to make sure.
So let's check in with Lauren Kelly. She has an update from the Challengers field.
All right, I wanted to bring you a quick update from the Challenger field. Their first match over there was Boom versus CEP. Boom won 6-4. Next up was Red Storm versus Revo. Revo won 7-3. Revo is undefeated so far this weekend. Next, though, they play Boom. Boom is they won 2 matches, lost 1, but Revo is undefeated so far. If they beat Boom, they will go undefeated in the prelims. They are playing so strong. After that was X Factor versus CEP. X Factor won that 7-1, so X Factor has won 2 matches, lost 1. They'll be playing Red Storm next. Red Storm has lost all their matches this weekend. That's all I've got from the Challenger field, but let's get back to this game here on the Champion field.
Well, that's kind of an interesting turn of events here, as Red Storm, who made the semifinals, and Revo, who took the call. Oh, hey, Texas Storm is out? Yeah, man, we'll step up into the Challengers division, and now they're undefeated.
I love that.
Through 3 games, and they play Boom, who's 1-2. So, I mean, if it's already looking like Revo's probably going to be in the semis anyway. So
playing really good.
So we're probably going to see them again. You know, we watched them defeat CEP in the first game of the tournament here on the main field. And then X Factor, though they're 2-1, they did lose a game, but the 2 wins that they have, huge point spreads. They're 7-1 both those games. And then the game that they lost was a 1 point. So they still have a positive point spread. So X Factor continuing to look good. They have to play Red Storm. So we'll see. We'll see how things shake out over there. Watching the Challengers matchup right here. And Los Angeles Infamous thought it was going to go 2-0, but no. Dirty hang, which means Zach Patient has to spend a minute in the box. We'll see him come out of here in 45 seconds, so still close game here. Yep. 16:57 to go.
Looked like Bobby Aviles laced up Chris Shear, trying to go to that Dorito 1 on the break. 4 bodies alive. Damian Ryan gets shot for LA Infamous. He comes walking off. And Drew Templeton up to his feet, getting into Dorito 2. McCurley, Templeton, and Aviles for Infamous still alive. Zach Patient get ready to come out. There goes Templeton into the 50 Dorito as he guns down number 66, Andrew Johnson, on the run. You got Heyman Chapman. Here goes Drew Templeton. He's going to shoot Heyman Chapman in the back, streaking down the Dorito side. Drew Templeton still alive. Just Michael Smith over here in the snake. Looks like he's going to get shot straight ahead by Bobby or Brad. And Zach Patient comes out of the box looking for some bodies, but there are none left.
You know I shoot Brad.
Well, so you look at his Patient's like, hey man, you need to spin around. I need to check you because, you know, we don't, or I'm sorry, that was Bobby Villas. It's like we don't want what to happen would just happen with Zach. So now, looks like Brad is just going to kick it in the shade here and wait until Top Gun concedes the point. Try to suck as much of that time off as possible. You can see it there in the pits. This game brought to you by one of Infamous's huge sponsor, one of the big sponsors of paintball in general. Empire Paintball, Key Action Sports. Definitely check out their all-in program, man. If you're a divisional team and want some discounts on paint and the chance to win your stuff back when you win tournaments, give Brad McCurley a call. Hit him up on Facebook.
And if you haven't shot the Vanquish, that thing is gnarly,
Solid gun, man. That gun's pretty. It's pretty too.
It is pretty.
Pretty looking gun.
It is real pretty.
Especially the ones the Infamous boys have been turning out. I keep seeing those Facebook photos and Instagram photos of their new whips.
So badass.
Yeah. Who is it that had? Well, first of all, to me, one of the best pro gun collections that anybody has is Drew Templeton's collection. His autocock replay. It's like having like 57 Chevys in your garage. He just has classic car after classic car and tons of sweet Vanquishes. He's just a collector. I was talking to him about that actually before the event.
And Drew Templeton, people don't know this about Drew. He's a professional, not just paintball player, but he's a professional in real life too. I mean, he's a smart kid.
Yeah, he does web design. Awesome guy. Everybody loves Drew Templeton.
He's a great guy, man. Just got married.
Well, I think you know, and Drew's kind of not somebody that necessarily. I mean, he's a great player, obviously. So we talk a lot about when the games are going on, but you know, really calm guy. Doesn't talk about himself very much. You know, not really go glory seeker. So.
Why you look at me when you say that, bro?
Well, your nickname was Glory Boy back in the day. You used to have Glory Boy number 69 on the back of your jersey. Did you give yourself that nickname, or did somebody give you that nickname? Who gave you that nickname?
I think somebody gave it. I think it was
Ed Foreman.
I was going to say Jeremy Salm.
I think Jeremy Salm gave it.
Jeremy Salm?
I think it was Jeremy, because I used to shoot him grabbing the flag. And I grabbed. Hey, man. Don't judge me.
If Jeremy Salm didn't give him the name, he definitely let everybody know that was Chris's name for sure. Oh, there goes Glory Boy.
Oh, man. Jeremy
there
Salm.
goes Glory Boy again.
Yeah.
And here we go.
And speaking of Jeremy Salm, I was talking to Luigi Pirandello, or Piranglini, who's the captain for, did I butcher his name?
Pierre Galini,
who was the captain of DC Devastation, and saying that, you know, in the D1 matchups, is that Trade My Gun Outlaws, Jeremy Salm coaches that team, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, they are looking good,
And
actually.
DC Devastation has gone three wins and a tie in the prelims, so we'll see one of those teams most likely here on this main field come Sunday, come tomorrow.
And Topgun losing 2 bodies off the get. Just Straza, Lackey, and Chapman left alive. I'm sorry, there goes Chapman down there. And Lance Hardwick still on the field. So Lance Hardwick over here on the snake side. There's Drew Templeton on your screen. There goes Bobby Aviles, Brad McCurley coming into the 50 snake. Lance Hardwick going back and forth from that snake side temple. Here comes Brad.
Sticking the player for Top Gun in the snake, and Infamous looking real solid right now. The score should be 4-3 or 4-0, but it's going to be 3-0 right now on that dirty hang that Patient had. So all the Infamous guys are making super sure that they are clean before they hang that flag up, and now, it's good.
That was Jared Lackey that took the walk coming down the snake, just got stuck.
So Drew Templeton is by far the kill count leader for Infamous right now. 7 confirmed kills for Drew Templeton. He's putting in work. Hopefully you had him on your Top Gun, on your fantasy league. If you pick Drew Templeton, he's definitely scoring you lots of points, man, and going to win you some a prize package from Raza. Get your team outfitted in some fresh custom jerseys from Raza Design. So now the next lineup for Los Angeles Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous coming out right now. Check out this replay real quick.
So you can see on this replay here is Brad McCurley
coming up over the top. Gets 1. Gets 2.
Tells him to get out. Nice work there, Brad McCurley, to finish off that point for LA Infamous. And there he is in the pits, getting ready to roll for this next point, so they're going to send him out again. So Zach Wake and Callie Rudolph already out there waiting for the rest of their boys to head out. So who is Infamous going to send out? We know Brad McCurley for sure. They already have Zach. Okay, so here's your lineup for Infamous. Bobby Aviles, Damian Ryan, Brad McCurley, Zach Wake, and Kevin Callie Rudolph taking the field. And there is Zach Wake, number 23, the MVP from the finals of Infamous's win. And another one of those awesome success stories. He fought, you know, against a really bad reputation as far as penalties, hard to work with on coaching, and has played for pretty much the laundry list of every top team in the world.
Laundry list.
He has, man. And but finally, you know, wanted to get back with his boys playing Infamous, and you know, fought through a hamstring injury, a hamstring tear towards the end of the year last year, and then came back in Dallas and completely redeemed himself. So new man, Zach Wake. So now on the breakout here, Top Gun having a hard time keeping bodies alive. And Infamous is not playing this field slow at all. and shooting bodies off the break, making quick moves.
Yeah, showing no respect right now for Trenton Topgun Union.
And here comes Brad McCurley, going to give it to Heyman Chapman. Damian Ryan also going to give it to Heyman Chapman. Bobby Aviles gave a couple to Heyman Chapman.
I was going to say the same thing.
Very generous guys.
Yeah, you know.
Very generous guys out there.
They're givers. So Infamous going up 4-0 now.
Yeah, I mean, Top Gun tried that double tower play again and just left Justin Schwartz out to dry. He got a back massage for the second time up in that second Dorito tower as Zach Wake saw Damian Ryan taking off to go bunker him, but decided that he wanted to go get him first. But looks like a red flag flew in the air. No surprise, Tony Von Ron chucking it. We'll figure out what that is for here in a second. Looks like Infamous is going to get that hang, but maybe starting with 4 bodies.
So it looks like Justin, talking penalty for Justin Schwartz.
That should be a major, though, is it?
No, I think it's on Infamous.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
that was a yellow after.
Yeah, I saw a ref throw the yellow over there. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it looks like it was Justin Schwartz talking. And here's that replay. So that was Wake coming through on the run through, and then Brad McCurley finishing it out again. Yeah.
Heyman Chapman.
Heyman Chapman just catching it from everybody.
He went to Brooke Williams, got a massage.
Yeah, he's got about four paintballs worth of coloring on his face right there.
No massage envy there.
That was pretty funny, Todd, actually.
I try.
So looking like Justin Schwartz getting a minor talking penalty for Trenton Topgun Union.
You guys didn't see that red flag, though?
I see a minor penalty right now on Trenton Topgun. I see a major penalty on LA Infamous.
That's what I'm saying. What's that
4-0.
The red flag that Infamous got there at the end.
That's probably in spirit of me.
Just because.
Just because.
So Infamous is just completely dominating every facet of this game. It should be 5-0 right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's an extreme close-up of Zach Patient. Callie Rudolph.
And Infamous feeling good, looking good. If they win this game, they are going to go 3-0, which will really put them in a good position to when they play against Shock here this afternoon. That will be their last game.
That's going to be a good game. So as we see, both teams start with 4 players. Infamous with a major penalty, and Trenton Topgun with a minor penalty. Timeout called in the field, Maddie.
Well, it's got to be Trenton Topgun. Nothing's going right for them right now. I think it's Infamous?
Yeah.
Why would Infamous throw it? I mean, they must have some sort of technical issue with the gun or something.
I don't know. Travis Lemansky's on the field, though. He came over to give his guys a second talk. They're going to have to get somebody in the box as well.
I'm still interested to find out what that major penalty is, but you know, let's just talk about that after these commercial messages, guys.
Now everyone can customize Empire Paintball's top-level jerseys with the engineered materials, cuts, and types of padding that the pros demand. Choose your colors, add personalized names and numbers, and team and sponsor logos without any hidden design fees. It's all inclusive. Go to tag-customs.com to get started today on your team's custom jerseys.
Top Gun's pit right now with Bryson Smith. Now you guys are down 4 points against Infamous. They are coming out super aggressive. They've gotten all those points in less than 7 minutes. Have you guys discussed how you can match that aggression and try to get some points on the board?
Well, basically, the only way we figured how to beat them is maybe try to make it out wide on them because they're staying in shallow. But we only send one side at a time, and they're just kind of getting lucky on guessing which side we're going to go, and they have multiple guns shooting that way off the break. I mean, other than that, we're just trying to match them up the middle and see how it goes. I mean, we got a couple other plays coming up we're going to try. But we just have to try to shoot people off the break, you know, to have a chance of beating them.
All right, we are in this 5th point. We'll see if Top Gun can get a point on the board.
So both Brad McCurley and Justin Suarez are in the box for these teams. And Brad McCurley, major for him. Do you see what that was on? Or was
I have no idea what happened, Matt.
Yeah.
Todd, anything?
Minute 20 on that penalty.
I just saw the red flag go in the air once the point was over from that far side corner.
On your screen, number 32, Bobby Aviles, shooting across the field. Nice and tight. And there's Trenton Top Gun coming out of the box right now. Is he going to make it, Matty?
I don't know. About to find out. And it looks like he goes to double up.
Justin Schwartz comes running out of the box, and his barrel comes flying off of his gun on the run.
Wow.
Well,
now that one I've never seen that one before.
Me either.
I've seen tons of every other piece of equipment, but never a barrel. Let's go up with the barrels this event. Yeah, and again, our thoughts definitely go out to player from Boom who's in the ICU. He lacerated his liver yesterday.
What?
Diving on his tank.
Oh, no.
So there's Corey Bornstein on your screen. Infamous, big time in the driver's seat right now. 4-0 the score, 11:44 to go.
Yep, the Heyman Chapman getting shot. Same with Jared Lackey. Looks like Corey Bornstein's going to work over there again. 2 kills for him. But I think Zach Wake. Is that Zach Wake over there getting shot? Taking a walk. Brad McCurley getting set to come out of the box. He makes it out alive, goes out to the Dorito side. Corey Bornstein, Damian Ryan. Brad McCurley gets picked off coming out of the box. Bobby Avila's still alive over here. So 3 bodies for Infamous, 3 bodies for Top Gun. Justin Schwartz over there in the Dorito side tower, and there goes another body. Chris Shear getting shot off the Dorito side. Justin Schwartz getting shot on the fill. And just Andrew Johnson left alive now for Trenton Top Gun.
Trenton Top Gun not looking good in this game.
Corey Bornstein filling out to the Dorito side now. Attacking Dorito 1 on the Dorito 2. Damian Ryan coming up the middle, running past Bobby Aviles. Looking to get a shot there on Johnson in the snake. Johnson is going to feel the pressure from Damian Ryan.
And yet another point goes to Los Angeles Infamous. That score is now going to be 5-0. Big deficit for Top Gun Union to try to fight back against Corey Bornstein. 3-pack for him. 3 confirmed kills. Zach Wake got Chris Shear out, and then Bobby Aviles shot Justin Suarez. So not a lot of offense. No one's shooting anyone off the break for Top Gun and getting shot out of their bunkers. Infamous looking really good right now.
Yeah, Infamous balling these dudes up. You know, it's still 10:33 left to go. And this game could be 1 point away from being over. Had it not been for that dirty hang. Plus that extra penalty. Yeah, that Infamous had to burn off right there. Here's the Infamous pits. Damian Ryan, here comes Drew Templeton.
Look at this replay right here, Todd.
Here comes Justin Schwartz. There goes his barrel.
Where'd who go?
Well, he was probably like, wait, did my barrel just fall off? Can that even happen? Didn't screw it in enough. So, and then there's Damian Ryan and the rest of the crew taking out everybody from Trenton Top Gun. Johnson getting peeled out. So, Top Gun, man. Not a lot of offense from them so far here. So, need to really go back and do some homework here and before their next game. Top Gun Union has to play Excessive to close out their West Coast Open prelim bracket. And then after this, we will be starting the champs bracket. Tampa Bay Damage, VCK. Yeah, check this out. This guy, he works at the Apple Store. There's no way he's going to miss the webcast. So he just puts the webcast on at the Apple Store.
That's gangster right there.
That is awesome. I mean, imagine how many people got to see that. That's creative right there. Good job, man. Well done.
Hats off. Here we go on the screen right now. Infamous losing 1 player. That's number 88, Zach Patient, taking the walk. 5-0 in favor of Infamous.
And Top Gun gonna fill back across. Zach Patient getting shot on the break, trying to come out here to the snake. Lance Hardwick filling across referee, getting a check in on the Top Gun player in the can. But Top Gun in the snake. Lackey sitting in snake 3, looking across the field. Infamous down bodies. Nicky Cuba in the game, getting a spin over there on the Doritos side. Right next to Zach Wake, Damian Ryan and Drew Templeton over here on the snake side for Infamous. Zach Johnson getting shot out by Nicky Cuba. He comes off. So 4-on-4 right now. Top Gun fighting to stay in this match. They're down 5-0. Infamous on the attack. Zach Wake again, jumping up into Dorito 2. Playing straight ahead. I really like the way he's playing that Dorito side over there as Lance Hardwick gets shot square in the goggles for Trenton Top Gun. Still 3 bodies alive. Chris Shear fills out to the Dorito side for Top Gun. Then he bumps into the Dorito 1. Chris Straza in the snake side can. Lackey filling back to the back of snake 1 to try and get a better angle, but Straza gets blown apart by Drew Templeton, but they trade out, so just 2 bodies left alive. Damian Ryan gonna fill across over here to the snake. Nicky Cuba came across into the snake side second can. He's looking across the field. Looks like there might be a penalty, and I think Straza got a penalty walking off. He's gonna get Chris Shear pulled.
So that's just gonna leave Lackey over here in the snake, and he's getting checked out by the referee. But lots of bodies are going to be heading his way shortly, and here comes the pain train. So unfortunately for Top Gun, still don't have any answer whatsoever for anything Los Angeles Infamous is bringing at him in this matchup. Nicky Cuba going to grab that flag and hang it up. So Nicky Cuba shot Zach Johnson, and yeah, Straza got that penalty. So that's going to make it 6-0 here, 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go, and this is the biggest point spread we've seen so far on this field, Todd.
Yeah, there's Nicky Cuba on your screen, number 9. LA Infamous getting in, doing some work, getting a couple kills for LA Infamous. Drew Templeton, Zach Wake, looking really fast out there.
Yeah, they are.
There's Drew Templeton getting that kill on Straza, trading out with him. Here's the, oh, Straza, oh, jeez, get it.
This guy looking at him like, really? You're still shooting me? You're still shooting me? Really? All right,
yep.
Fine.
Then he walked over to the pit side and had something to say about it.
Yeah.
Ended up getting a minor.
Oh, man. Just adding insult to injury right there. So there's still time left, but Top Gun has not shown us anything to indicate that they have an answer at all for Infamous right now. And Infamous is probably going to close this one out here pretty quick. And then we're going to head into the champion bracket for the afternoon. Tampa Bay Damage and VCK. We're going to have to say goodbye to Todd Martinez as he is going to go off to coach Vicious. Vicious is going to play Heat and Tampa Bay Damage today, so big day for them. And Vicious went 1-1, so if Vicious wins both their games today, they will be in. So at least you know your fate's in your hands, Todd.
Yeah, that's where I want it.
Yep.
I want to hold it. I want to caress it.
I want
to take it.
Caress and take fate's hand?
I want to feel it. Yeah.
We're still talking about paintball. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
So fear the beard.
Yeah, fear the beard, the Bornstein brothers.
I got to say, man, I mean, it was cool when the ponytail was out the back, but the beard is so much cooler.
Did you just call your own ponytail was cool?
The ponytail was cool again?
And here we go, Infamous on your left.
This is what happens when it's 6-0. You start running out of stuff to talk about. And right now, it looks like a desperate attempt across the field, and another major penalty is going to be assessed to seal the fate of Trenton Top Gun Union.
That Dorito corner ref going to run over and call a penalty on the guy running up the middle as he crossed over and tried to make a move onto Infamous's side of the field, leaving just 3 bodies left alive. Bobby Aviles gets shot for LA Infamous. He comes running off. 2 bodies over here on the snake side for Top Gun. Just Heyman Chapman over there on the Dorito side as Infamous comes on the creep through the middle. Here comes Damian Ryan over there on the Dorito side of the A. Looks like Jason Bornstein over there attacking down the Dorito side. He's going to find Heyman Chapman back of his head. And Heyman Chapman is going to want to forget this game, as he took some punishment out here.
Everyone on Top Gun took some punishment. So Heyman Chapman walking off with some war wounds. Frustrating, you know, because the thing with Top Gun, I mean, look at Zach Johnson, Heyman Chapman. I mean, they got Justin Suarez on that team. We've seen a lot of good points and good games from the rostered members of Top Gun Union. Definitely enough talent on that team to put some points on the board here against Infamous. So they just didn't have it today, man. Couldn't find an answer on this field.
Yeah, I mean, but Infamous, I mean, they look pretty solid out here.
Well, I just thought, Todd, I thought we'd see a better game because Top Gun Union took Aftershock to overtime yesterday.
Yeah, we haven't got to actually see Aftershock play this field yet, though. So I'd be curious to see, you know, how they're actually playing this field.
Well, again, though, very similar field to Mid-Atlantic Open, and that was the best performance that Aftershock has had in about 3 years. Since going all the way back to when Aftershock, actually all the way 4 years, all the way back and to the second place that they took at the 2010 World Cup. You know, so it's been a long time for Aftershock grinding and trying to, you know, keep that team competitive, and now they have the best roster that they've seen, you know, since their heyday. And we'll see if they can make it out of the Challengers division.
And here is the Top Gun trying to make that move up the middle of the field before a lot of bad stuff happened. Here's the highlights from this match.
And you see there, a lot of that was happening to Top Gun.
Yep, a lot of this.
And look at this. This was that play. There's Drew Templeton up to the center. This is that first play of the game to set the tempo. And Infamous, man, they understand what's at stake here. You can tell that they are out for blood and wanted to send a statement to the world here that they want to get back into this champs division. This is their second tournament in a row, stuck down here. So let's check in with Lauren Kelly down in the pits.
Hey guys, I am here with Nikki Cuba from Infamous. Congratulations, you guys just won that one and you've gone undefeated so far this weekend. Coming into that match, you know, Top Gun is one of the better teams in the Challenger bracket. Were you expecting it to be such a huge point spread like that?
I mean, we always hope for that, but you know, knowing that we're going up against that team, we know that they got good players and that they could, you know, play with the best of them. But we've been really focused on, you know, getting our game plans down, getting our lanes down, the communication, working together as a team better, and it's showing. I mean, we're still fighting to get into the champions bracket once again, and that's our overall goal, is to be in the champions and be fighting with the best competition in the world, because it's the best league in the world. So, you know, it's one game at a time, one team at a time.
Absolutely. I know it's been hard for you guys to be playing in the Challenger bracket for 2 tournaments now. What have you learned, though, through that process about your team and your individual skills working as a team?
Well, I mean, after, you know, those first 2 events where we're held down in here, right now it's just adversity, you know, trying to be able to fight with your back against the wall. You know, if you're getting punched, you know, can you get up and can you handle it? And, you know, those last couple games or last couple events, we weren't able to. This event, you know, we're going to change that. We're going to show that, you know, we won the first event for a reason, you know, in the Champions division, and we're getting back in there.
Awesome. It's exciting to see you guys do that. It's a great storyline coming out of the Challenger bracket because it's you guys, Aftershock, and X Factor. One of you is going to have to stay down there for World Cup. Obviously, you guys think you're going to move along, but who do you think is going to move along with you?
Don't care. I don't. I mean, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. I just worry about us and worry about getting in the World Cup and being in the championship bracket and playing pro like I have been for the last 17 years.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Infamous just won their 3rd match. Coming up is going to be Damage versus VCK, so stay tuned.